off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Do you believe what we are seeing? That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. A big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just missed with that hook. One punch could change everything in this battle. Good counter punching. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Well done with that counter shot. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing. Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Counter punch right up the middle. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter. The perfect counter lands. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who. On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That big shot just rattled his cage. Benn has no idea where he is right now. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, every twitch.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Crawford is dazed. That was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. No, we don't see it. Hold that thought. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that. There's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see. Down goes Benn. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Good counter punching. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Threw a punch and just got countered. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. And Benn just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? And it appeared, hold that thought. Oh, what a shot. Benn in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. Hold that thought. And Benn just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay up? Down goes Benn. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And he scores with the counter. The jab doesn't quite connect. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter-puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
The straight right just misses. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Punch, counter punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They drop. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
They exchange punches. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Punch caught him clean. It's all offense all the time. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Benn has no idea where he is right now. They not go down.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum. There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want the knockout. He threw a punch and just got catch. Crawford may be ready to go down. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Crawford is dazed. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Crawford in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
That counter punch caught him clean. They exchange punches, and a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. And he misses with that straight left. Oh, what a shot! Benn in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And that big shot just rattled his cage. Benn has no idea where he is right now. We were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about it.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Benn just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? How did they survive? Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. And we enter the ninth. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 2. Did you see that? And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he...
Whoa, Johnny. Oh, what a shot. Benn in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. Beautiful counter punch. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They miss with the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here. We've made it to round 10. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one. Did you see that? And that big shot just rattled his cage. Benn has no idea where he is right now. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Just missed with that jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just a match made in heaven.
Conor Benn goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You saw it here live, a knockout win.